Finding joy through the signs of Allah is a topic that's extremely close to my heart. I believe that it's essential for our spiritual and daily lives, and I want to explore this idea with you today. Many of us struggle to experience joy in our daily lives. We might feel disconnected from our spirituality, and as a result, we feel empty and unfulfilled. We might go through the motions of our daily prayers, but we don't feel that sense of connection with Allah that we desperately crave. We might look at our lives and think, is this all there is? We might feel like we're just going through the motions, without any sense of purpose or direction. We might also feel like we're not good enough, that we're not doing enough to please Allah, and that we're not worthy of His love and mercy. We might feel like we're stuck in a rut, and we don't know how to get out of it. We might feel like we're drowning in our negative thoughts and emotions, and we don't know how to keep our heads above water. We might also compare ourselves to others and think that they have it all together, while we're struggling to make ends meet. We might feel like we're not doing enough, that we're not praying enough, that we're not reading enough Quran, that we're not doing enough charity work. We might feel like we're just not good enough, period. But what if I told you that there's a way to break free from this cycle of negativity and disconnection? What if I told you that there's a way to experience joy and fulfillment in your life, no matter what's going on around you? One of the most powerful ways to do this is by paying attention to the signs of Allah. These signs are all around us, guiding us, comforting us, and reminding us of Allah's love and mercy. When we pay attention to these signs, we start to feel a sense of connection with Allah that's hard to describe. It's like we're being wrapped in a warm blanket on a cold winter night. I want to share a personal story with you that illustrates this point. I was going through a tough time in my life, and I felt like I was all alone. I felt like Allah had abandoned me, and that I was just struggling to make ends meet. But then I started to pay attention to the signs around me. I started to notice the way the sunlight filtered through the trees, the way the birds sang in the morning, and the way the Quran seemed to speak directly to my heart. And you know what? It changed everything. She started to feel a sense of peace and joy that she had never felt before. She started to feel like Allah was with her, guiding her and comforting her. And it didn't matter what was going on around her, because she knew that Allah was in control. There's a powerful story that I want to share with you that illustrates this point. It's a story about a young woman who was going through a tough time in her life. She had lost her job, her relationship was on the rocks, and she felt like she was all alone. But then she started to notice the signs around her. She started to notice the way the stars aligned in the night sky, the way the flowers bloomed in her garden, and the way the Quran seemed to speak directly to her heart. And you know what? It changed everything. She started to feel a sense of peace and joy that she had never felt before. She started to feel like Allah was with her, guiding her and comforting her. And it didn't matter what was going on around her, because she knew that Allah was in control. This story is so powerful because it shows us that Allah's signs are all around us, waiting to be discovered. They're waiting to bring us joy, comfort, and peace, no matter what's going on in our lives. And when we pay attention to these signs, we start to feel a sense of connection with Allah that's hard to describe. So let's summarize what we've discussed today. We've talked about the importance of finding joy through the signs of Allah, and how it can bring us comfort, peace, and fulfillment in our daily lives. We've talked about the common challenges that we face in experiencing joy, and how paying attention to the signs of Allah can help us overcome them. I want to leave you with a challenge today. I want to challenge you to start paying attention to the signs of Allah in your life. Start noticing the way the sunlight filters through the trees, the way the birds sing in the morning, and the way the Quran seems to speak directly to your heart. Start noticing the signs that Allah is sending you and see how it changes your life. And if you have a story about how Allah's signs have brought joy into your life, I want to hear it. Please share it with me in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about deepening your faith and connecting with Allah, be sure to check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.